Hi, it's Rich from Racing Profits Guides, and I thought I'd do a quick Doncaster course walk while I was over there the other day. And I thought we'll walk the St Ledger course, seeing the St Ledger's due in the next 6 weeks. I thought I'd do a quick course walk guide to the St Ledger and just have a look at some of the track characteristics for the course so you know what to look for when the race comes around. Now, if I bring in the map here, you'll see the St Ledger start is just around the corner from the finish line. It's just here, 1 mile 6 and 132 yards. So 1 mile 6 furlongs, 132 yards in distance. And then it comes down this back Bawtry Road straight here, which you can see ahead of us, swings round and climbs up to the top of Rose Hill, and then starts swinging down around this long sweeping left-handed bend and then into the long straight. It's about 4.5 furlongs the straight to the finish line. So let's have a quick walk around the course and look at some characteristics along the way. So you can see here that we're at the start. This is the start. This is where the stalls would be. You can see all the advertising hoardings. They were watering when I was there the other day at Doncaster just to keep the turf in perfect condition, ready for the race. So you can see it's a long straight that they come out of the stalls and they come down. This is Bawtry Road running down here. You can see the cars on the right, and you can see there's a long straight here. It's probably about 4.5 furlongs this straight. In fact, it is 4 furlongs because just as you go around the corner, you come to the 1 mile 2 start. So you come across this little track here, and then you make your way down this long straight. So you see there's plenty of time for a horse to get a position in the St Ledger. And we'll see the 1 mile 4 start on the left here. Just around here on the left. This is the 1 mile 4 start we're at now. So you can see it starts falling away slightly to the lowest point of the course, which is just up here. And then we swing round to the left and start climbing up onto Rose Hill at the end. So we'll just fly along here. You can see that the flat course runs on the outside of the fences. There's 2 separate courses at Doncaster. The National Hunt course runs around the inside here. So this is where you start to drop down slightly. You can feel when you walk in this that it's downhill slightly into this dip at the bottom here, just really where the tractor is up ahead. That's the lowest part of the course there. And then you start to see, you can see ahead that the course turns away to the left and starts climbing up Rose Hill. You can see the top of Rose Hill just up here. So it's quite a climb round here. It's, as I say, not as flat a course as people think. Certainly for the 1 mile 6, the 1 mile 4, the 1 mile 2 starts, they all involve Rose Hill. So they've all got a bit of undulation in them here. You can see it climbing away up here. So you start to turn left, and you're turning really all the way from here, all the way into the home straight. It's a long sweeping left-hand bend, this. That's Roderick, the clerk of the course for Doncaster, who I was walking around with. And you can see here how steep it is actually, Rose Hill. It's not as gentle as everybody thinks or as flat as everyone thinks. It's quite a climb up to the top here. And where this yellow tape is on the left here, that's the 1 mile 2 start just here. So you can see when they come out of the 1 mile 2, they are going uphill before they reach the summit of Rose Hill and then start freewheeling down. So you come up to the top of Rose Hill here and then start. As you hit the summit here, you start falling away. And you can see here that they'd actually put the rail out a bit from where the St Ledger course actually runs, which is the inside here, obviously just to protect the ground a bit in the run up to the race. So the actual St Ledger course will be for just slightly tighter to it. And it sort of levels out as you come to the bottom of Rose Hill here, it sort of levels out, and from here on it is fairly flat, slightly downhill but fairly flat. You can see going off to the right here, that's what's called the round mile start. There's 2 mile starts at Doncaster. There's the round mile, which starts up this chute here and then joins the course on a slight bend here. And then there's the straight mile course, which is obviously the course they use for the Lincoln. And there you can see the chute off to the right, which is the mile, and this is where the horses come out from that chute down here. And then you can see here we're joining, that's the straight course just running off to the right there with the 5 furlong start down here, 6 furlong, 7 furlong and the mile. And then as we swing round this bend we're coming into the home straight now. And just as you come round this corner you can see there's a piece of tape on one of these legs which just marks the 5 furlong point, just here. So this is 5 furlongs out is just here as you're joining here. There's a 5 furlong straight starts just here. And then you swing into the home straight here and the horses come round into the home straight. You can see that's up the straight mile, straight 7, straight 6, straight 5. And then you swing out into the straight and then it's a dash for home. 4.5 furlong straight here. So a nice wide straight, you can see the grandstand ahead of you. Now about 3 furlongs out. So we're just coming up to the pole here. That'll be the 3 furlong pole, just there. This will be 2 furlongs. That's the 2 furlong pole we've just passed. It's a nice wide course, is Doncaster. And then you can see you're heading now into the final furlong as you approach the main grandstands on your right. Just go past the final furlong, which is where the water pumps are, which is what these guys are repairing. That's the last furlong you're entering now. And there's the half furlong just as these hedges start on the right, and the main stand. This is the final half furlong. And then you come up towards the finish line. And that's the St. Ledger. That's the finish of the St. Ledger. So hopefully you found that useful, that walk around the St. Ledger course, and I will talk to you again.